Spread the word. The word.
Live television. Hey, that's what it's all about. Listen, you might as well laugh now because I don't get any funnier. Yes, this is The Word, the music and entertainment show created to bridge the gap between infancy and adultery. We've got a nice set, lights, music, sophisticated showbiz personalities, and hopefully a live report from Amanda de Cadenet. And she'll be giving us reports from a variety of glamorous locations across the world. I think she's blagged a trip somewhere particularly interesting to Elvis fans this week. I don't think it's a bathroom, though, and hopefully we'll be joining Amanda to tell us all about it. Amanda, are you actually there? We'll see if we can catch her up later on. Although this is a live show where we've been busy during the summer months, globe-trotting to bring you the biggest stars from the world of showbiz, and I've missed the World Cup matches to prove it. So while you were at home appreciating those cynical Italian tackles, these are some of the big names we've tracked down who you'll be able to see over the next 18 weeks on The Word.
Hi, I'm James Brown, and I feel good. I'm on The Word.
I'd love to do Robin Hood. I was born Robin Hood. I was a tournament archer. I swing on vines and stuff.
I'm always professing shock when they tell me that I'm black. I'm like, really? Who knew?
It doesn't seem like he's all here, but hey, that's okay. That's why I do these interviews, you know?
Are there sexual politics in Hollywood? No, none.
I try and keep away from love and emotions and that as much as I can because I don't really know whether I've experienced it.
Playing a guy that lives for adrenaline and death, basically.
Want to be an individual and do what you feel is right for you and not follow the crowd.
Good evening. Welcome to Cyclops This Week on BBC. This isn't BBC.
The word.
Everyone there except for Father Christmas. That's all to come in future weeks on this show, but from Liverpool, that little place just outside Warrington, on our stage, which is decorated with giant licorice all sorts with a grudge, we'll have the farm, plus a mystery guest. And we've also got an exclusive interview with the world's #1 box office star, Arnold Schwarzenegger, who gives a few tips to moviegoers.
I will go to the exit door and walk in backwards when the people came out. You know, that's how I got in the movie houses and see all those movies. #1 for free, and #2 I could go in where youth was not really allowed.
We'll also be discovering one of Manchester's biggest tourist attractions. That's if you discount Bernard Manning, which is always a good idea.
It's beautiful. I mean, most people would think, you know, it's dirty, this is just an iron bridge, but only Morrissey could make somebody travel thousands of miles to look at land that's dirty.
And we'll try to make this man laugh.
The word.
But first, a man who's already sold 600,000 copies of his #1 single, Killer. His latest single, he's going to be performing live for the very first time on British television. It's based loosely on Elvis Presley's All Shook Up. This is Adamski. Brilliant stuff. That's Adamski, Law of the Jungle. Hey, I like the way he looks a bit like Harpo Marx with radiation poisoning, doesn't he? And with Adamski, with the word dancers, who will be dancing to one of the hottest dance tracks of the week a bit later on. The Word's Top 10 also will be in The Guardian every Saturday, starting tomorrow. And if you want to be one of the Word dancers, you can write to The Word, P.O. Box 972, London, E14, 9TG. Now, for a guest this week, we were going to have Rosanna Arquette, but I think as this is a magazine programme, and with her recent appearance in Playboy, she probably feels as if she's appeared in enough magazines for the time being. But next to Kenny Dalglish, this guy is the most famous man on Merseyside. Bill Dean, thespian, actor. Well, that's the same thing, isn't it, really?
Yes.
I didn't know that, actually, until I spoke to someone.
I was a bit worried myself.
Well, I'm not that grown up for grown-up words like that. And you're also a bit of a poet on the quiet, aren't you?
Now and again.
So how long are you going to have a rest from Brookside for? Because I heard Phil Redmond offered you, you know, said that you wouldn't go back unless you got £1 million an episode.
I'm still in the storyline, and Phil Redmond said on Channel 4, Bill's a pal of mine, he can come back any time he likes, but he wants £1 million an episode. If you're watching, Phil, you tell him, Porkies, I only wanted £500,000.
You actually starred in a film with Albert Finney back in 1972, Gumshoe.
Oh, it's a long time ago.
How much did you get paid for that one?
Well, we got paid out in ducats, so...
Ducats. But that was actually set in Liverpool. And,
yes, that's correct.
What do you think of the kind of programmes that they make about Liverpool on the TV? Where they're always shown as like thieves and robbers, aren't they?
No, I think the media does that in general. But I think it's wrong. I think Liverpool's still a great place. There's a lot of talent there. And it's just the way the media portrays it. They're all nice people in Liverpool.
Were you a bit disappointed at missing Billy and Sheila's wedding?
Well, I didn't, actually, because we had I've nearly said a rude word then, we had a thingy up the same night.
Oh, aye. And is Harry Cross, you know, Bill Dean, who plays Harry Cross, as miserable as Harry Cross in real life?
No, I'd kick his behind if he lived next door to me. Nearly said another rude word.
Hey, cheers, Bill. Anyway, we'll see if we can cheer you up properly. From your soul a bit later on. One thing that wouldn't help cheer Bill up, though, is a tune by the Smiths. Despite a reputation for being miserable and the fact they split up 3 years ago, the fans haven't forgotten them. Earlier this month, thousands of the fans gathered in Manchester to pay homage to the Smiths. Well, as a band, they may well be finished now, but as a religion, they could be off to a good start.
I'm Elliot, and welcome to the Smiths Convention 1990. This is the third Smiths Convention, and it's obviously, as you can see, the biggest one yet. I love the Smiths more than I could possibly ever imagine I could ever love anything. We're on the coach trip going round to the Strange Ways sign, Salford Lads Club, Strange Ways, the Iron Bridge.
Hello, my name is Charlotte Beth Brewster. I'm soon to be 18 years old, and I've come from San Jose, California to come to the Smiths Convention.
I've come to see this sign because it means a lot to me as a Smiths fan. It was on the last LP, Strange Ways, Here We Come.
This is Strange Ways Prison, as in Strange Ways, Here We Come.
Inside the property is the photo of a Strange Ways sign, but the photo...
You're outside?
You know the Smiths?
I don't know the Smiths, to be honest.
I wouldn't say I'm a lonely person, no, because I've got Morrissey. And he comforts me, as it were, but without Morrissey, I don't know, I'd probably be floating around somewhere. With Morrissey, I've got something definite to hold on to.
Oh gosh, I can remember sitting in my room, lights are out, sitting on the edge of my bed, just grasping my Meet It's Murder album, just probably crying, maybe lying on the floor, I don't know. It's just, you feel like, I mean, he's always there, and you can always rely on Morrissey.
Right, this is actually the road where Salford Lads Club is off. They hate Smiths fans coming down here because we write all over the wall, but my argument with them is if you look at the original photo, there was writing on the wall then anyway.
Angela, put my name on.
I am. I don't like it all written all over the walls of the estate.
Well, I've got a right to write whatever you like.
No, I don't believe that. They're just writing it on all over the walls. This is our club in here. Snooker, football, we don't want it wrecked.
You play football inside the club, not outside.
Say we come round your way, eh? Round wherever you live, let's them all write on the walls. Would you like it?
We are doing no harm. It is sacred.
No.
Sitting in my room in America, I never thought I'd be standing here.
The Iron Bridge is just off King's Road going over the railway line. Right, we're coming up to it quite soon. It's an important shrine, I suppose, for apostles because in the song Under the Iron Bridge We Kissed, I mean, it's something that he actually sings about.
It's beautiful. I mean, most people would think, you know, it's dirty, this is just an iron bridge, but only Morrissey could make somebody travel thousands of miles to look at land that's dirty and look at it in amazement and in awe, and it's like you're in love with it, and it's only because Morrissey was here. Now I wouldn't mind living here, you know, just in a sleeping bag, anywhere.
Right, we're back on Oxford Road now. I really hope you've enjoyed the coach trip. I think, give yourselves a big cheer. Come on. That's it, because it's been good fun. And give another cheer, because there's plenty more to come tonight.
This is nice. Shyness can stop you from doing all the things in life you like to. So if there's something you'd like to try, something you'd like to try, ask me how
I don't like it when people take the mickey out of me or start telling me, oh, you shouldn't do this, you do everything because Morrissey does it. If everyone did everything that Morrissey does, I think the world would be a much better place.
all men have secrets and here is mine, so let it be known. We have been through hell and high tide, I can surely rely on you. And yet you...
If you said, what would the perfect human being look like? What would he say? What would he do? What would he read? What would he eat? I would say Morrissey. Stephen Patrick Morrissey.
The word.
Some devoted Smiths followers there. What do you reckon to that? Them writing on the walls, eh, all over Salford?
Well, they play better than Manchester United, don't they?
Hey, well, Manchester's got to be famous for something. If we haven't got the football teams nowadays.
I'm trying to think. You've got me lost for words. Man City.
But this is more up your street, Bill. Now, over the last few months, we've been scouring the country for people whose middle name is Talent. Most of the ones we've found, the first names are no. However, we did find some unsung performers willing to show you their party pieces in order to make a man called Les Miserable laugh and hopefully stop him from killing himself. And for starters, try and imagine life with two Kylie Minogues. Fantastic. That's the kind of Kylie Minogue that I'd actually prefer. Mind you, as far as like all these Australian... What a bunch of Philistines, eh? I must say, though, as far as like these Australian imports coming over here, Bill, I always preferred Rolf Harris because he could paint as well as sing, couldn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, well, mind you, he painted our house once. The trouble was, I didn't know what it was going to be until he'd finished it. Are you actually a music man yourself?
Yes, I like Glenn Miller. Lita Rosa. Bing Crosby. Not many of them left, really, is there?
OK, we're going to have a break now. Stick around, Bill, and I'll see if you can answer this question.
Gary Glitter, Nicholas Witchell, and Alastair Stewart all have the same skeleton in their cupboard. What is it? Find out after the break.
The word.
I want to be like Mummy. I want to be a princess.
I want to be blonde. I want to be out late.
I want to be brown.
I want to be green.
I want to be next.
I want to be discovered.
I want to be in the Christmas.
I want to be a 12.
I want to be wrong. I want to be Colonel Mustard.
I want to be indoors.
I want to be secure.
Whatever you want to be in life, you want to be with Prudential.
The sun comes up, orange grin, so fine as the day begins. And it won't be long till I'm drinking it in the sun. Sun-kissed is the one.
When you want to drink in the sun, there's only one. Sun-kissed orange crush with real orange juice. Go on, drink it in.
Drinking in the sun. Sun-kissed is the one.
Yeah, you think this is amazing? Love Polly are cutting up to £100 off overseas flights. Get away.
When you really know cats, you know some prefer one thing and some prefer another.
We at the Waltham Centre for Pet Nutrition know exactly what must go into your cat's food. As well as making food that cats enjoy, we must provide them with a food that's nutritionally complete. Your cat, like Tigger here, relies on you to make sure he gets balanced food every day. And that's where Whiskers comes in.
The Waltham Centre, world authority on pet care and nutrition, helps develop best quality ever Whiskers to the highest standards of nutritional and veterinary knowledge. Whiskers, the most preferred cat food.
My brother and I are identical in every way. Except you can take me anywhere.
The word.
We asked you what skeleton these people had in their cupboards. The answer is they all have been convicted for driving over the limit.
Well, what naughty lads they are, and imagine this is like a family show, isn't it?
Correct.
Hey.
Naughty driving.
You stay out of this bit, Bill. Hey, unfortunately, we missed out on the Kylies a minute ago because we lost the sound, but now we're going back to Imagine Life with two Kylies.
Les Miserable says... Janine and Emily from Glasgow, make me laugh.
For the Kylie girl, slow, linguous movements are never allowed. Everything is quick, cute and perky.
When a Kylie girl walks, she always pushes her shoulders forward because she likes to get on with things.
Kylie girl's arms are always held at a 45-degree angle from the body. Now, this might seem restricting, but in fact it holds lots of possibilities. Now, we do have a special Kylie protractor that will help keep you in check. Here, 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 and here. Now, if you can get the hang of the angles and feel the beat of the music, put them both together and you could become a cool Kylie on the dance floor. I should be so lucky, 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 lucky. I should be so lucky in love.
A couple of talented ladies from Glasgow there giving us Pythagoras' theory of bad Australian soap actresses. Hey, if you're not out clubbing it this weekend and you're looking for a film to see or video to rent, here's a few suggestions. Bruce Willis is in Die Hard 2 and that goes on nationwide release. But this week's big opening is David Lynch's new film Wild at Heart, and here's a trailer for you.
I'm not
want to see him ever.
Like hell. Move me, Sam. You really do.
You want me to shoot Sailor in the brains with a gun?
Should take more water with it, shouldn't they? Hey, and Nicolas Cage, the star of that film, will be our guest when the film goes on general release. Bill, are you actually into all these David Lynch movies?
Not really. Not really. I mean, the last time I went to the cinema, Abbott and Costello were on.
Well, Abbott and Costello meets Eraserhead.
Yeah, that's right. Mind you, that looked a very good film. I must go and watch it, actually.
How much was it to get in the cinema?
I like the scream at the end. It sounds as though Manchester United had scored.
OK, here's one you might be able to rent on video. There's Drugstore Cowboy. That's 90 minutes of fun and laughter with Matt Dillon as a psychotic drug addict.
My name is Bob, and this is a picture of me. It was 1971, and me and my friends had just got an apartment in Portland, Oregon.
You alone? What'd you think? I brought my rat-faced granny along to hold my hand?
That's Rick, my old partner. Every once in a while, we get restless. Hey! Hit the local points of interest.
What have you guys been doing? Reading Mickey Spillane or something?
That's Diane right there. I like Diane. She took a darn good picture, too. Better than in real life.
Right out of the clear blue sky, you say you're gonna clean up your hand.
Diane, I can't do it anymore.
Hey, a bit grim, this film, isn't it? What do you reckon?
Well, I was rather surprised at Matt Dillon. I mean, for a man of 97, he looked very young.
What did
Last time I saw him, he was in Gunsmoke. Had a fellow with Chester with one leg, didn't he, or something?
Hey, I'd have to be 91 to remember that one.
Yeah, indeed. No, well, you're not quite that old, in fairness.
Do you think he's sexier than the other Matt Dillon, this one?
No, not really. Not really, because Big Matt, he always got the girl, didn't he, in the saloon?
Hey, this is one for the family. You like this? The Adams Family. From Troma Films, the people who bought you Toxic Avenger, and my personal favourite, Stuffed Stephanie in the Incinerator, there's now Rabid Grannies.
Oh, goody, goody. We're taking a trip to Granny's house. She and her sister are having a birthday party. Isn't that nice?
Perhaps it is time to open up our presents.
But be careful, because someone has sent these two sweet old ladies a very nasty present. So you better not eat your chicken soup.
At least they're enjoying themselves this year.
They're not just grannies, they're party animals, ready to get down. Rabid grannies.
Saga Holidays goes to Transylvania, and we've cut out some of the juiciest bits of that one. Do you reckon you'll be renting that one, Bill?
Well, it looks quite good to me. I had a rabid granny, actually. She used to eat us when we went to see her. And I've been to grab a granny. Why don't they put one on about them?
That's a bit too naughty, though. Have you actually got a bit of a female following?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I'm the top security jail in Durham. I've got a fan club there. Mind you, they can't get out, so you can...
Well, I mean, I don't know whether you're a football fan or not. I heard you supported Everton, so I'm not sure whether that counts, really. But don't think we've actually forgotten that the football season starts tomorrow. And as a reminder, we have here an official piece of World Cup final turf from Rome, beautifully mounted in Perspex. Now, this one costs a mere £55. They've managed to divide the pitch into 305,000 pieces, making the whole thing worth £16,775,000. What do you reckon to that, Bill?
Italian turf.
Yeah, that's a genuine thing, you know.
Looks like a bloody hedgehog in a jam jar to me.
It's better though if you had the penalty spot bit, wouldn't it? You know, that'd be worth a few.
Oh, you've got the penalty spot there.
55 quid. You can, that'd be a little present for you. You can always pretend that, you know, Jimmy Husband scored a goal in 1968 off it. If that isn't tacky enough, we dig the dirt that other shows would sweep under the carpet as we go on another mission.
This tape contains star-sensitive stories for operational use only. Among the classified this week are Michael Jackson, Kirstie Alley and Roseanne Barr. Out of the shadows emerges Michael Jackson, ready to take the risk of another ad. In his last ad, Michael's hair was burned. This time, he's bravely overcome his pyrophobia to appear with his niece, Brandy. Maybe he was helped by his fee of $10 million. This nose is number 6. Number 7 is reportedly under construction. This is the original. TV's Roseanne Barr has been faced with an embarrassing revelation. Stories which have appeared in the American tabloid National Enquirer have been supplied by her new husband, Tom Arnold. It was revealed on the Geraldo Chat Show.
Tom was eager to shall we say, earn a little extra money.
A huge shock to Geraldo's millions of viewers, but no shock to Roseanne. In the newspaper, USA Today, she gave a simple explanation. All he did was buy drugs with it and try to kill himself. After explaining it away, they're suing. And for how much?
We are Friday filing a $1 million lawsuits against the National Enquirer.
The Wait We Were. Simon Le Bon, circa 1986. Simon Le Bon, circa 1990. Warning. Inspiral carpet t-shirt wearers sporting this expletive. Here deleted. 3 court cases are already in progress for wearing these shirts. Suggestion. Replace offending word with cucumber. Christian Scientist and reformed addict Kirstie Alley from Cheers and hit movie Look Who's Talking doesn't hold back on camera with or without a script. Especially when she's talking to Mrs. Arnold Schwarzenegger and Kennedy Klanswoman Maria Shriver.
Remember when you asked me if my life was perfect, and I said it would be perfect if I had a baby? Okay.